Japanese turn 16. We have 83 IPCs. 3 of them were sunken convoy, so that leaves us 80 IPCs left. So with that, we get 1 aircraft carrier, 2 destroyers, 2 transports, 1 tactical, 6 infantry, 2 artillery, and 1 mech. Going over to our combat moves. So here in South Africa, we are moving out to Rhodesia, capturing that 1 IPC, and then coming back to South Africa for a blitz move. Here in Szechuan, we're sending 2 tanks into Sikeng, along with a tactical and a fighter. In C-Zone 37, we have 2 fighters attacking your transport. In C-Zone 43, we have 2 fighter and a tactical attacking your transport. In Sea of Japan, we have a task force which is coming down to land in the Hawaiian Islands, which I believe is empty, so we're bringing that down. 1, 2, 3. Along with that task force 2, which is 2 carriers, 3 destroyers, 2 transports, along with there's 3 fighters and a tactical on the carriers, and we are landing from the transports 2 infantry and 2 artillery. So that's it for the combat moves. Now we'll move on to our combat. So your transport is sunk in 37. Your transport is sunk in 43. And rolling, I have 2 tanks, a tactical and a fighter versus your artillery. I'm just going to roll on board over here. So 2 tanks. 2 tanks on the blue. 1 tactical and 1 fighter. The tactical is red. And the fighter is also blue. Versus your 1 artillery, which fires on a green. Okay, so we're going to roll all that together. So we have 2 kills on the Russian and 1 kill on the Japanese. The green is the artillery. So I'm going to take a fighter off. Okay, that's it for our combat moves. Our non-combat moves. So we have 1 tank, Szechuan, is moving to Sikeng. The 2 fighters in Shensi, they're going to be both with the tank. The infantry and artillery in Shuiyang are going to move into Kansu. The tactical in Sikeng is going to land on Shensi. The infantry and artillery in Angwei is going to move to Kwichao. The Burma, there are 3, a total of 4 infantry, so 3 are going to move back into Shan State. And then there's 3 in French Indochina. They're going to move into Yunnan. We have a bomber, which is going to move up to Japan. Okay, the fleet in C-Zone 71 is going to move to 75. Sorry about that. I got to move this over so you can see what's going on here. So the fleet, which is in 6, which is one. Okay. And I screwed up. Oh well. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The fighters that attacked in C-Zone 37 are going to land in Ceylon. And the fleet that was in 71 is actually going to stay in 71. The planes that attacked in C-Zone 43 are going to land in, one's going to land, the tactical's going to land in French Indochina, the other one's going to land in Java. In Celebes, they're going to both land, the ones that attacked in C-Zone 44 are both going to land in Philippines. The one in the Philippines is going to move into Japan. Sorry, the one that I said was going to land in French Indochina is going to stay in the Celebes. And I think that's it for my movement. Okay, so now we're going to put on reinforcements. So the fleet is going to go in. Fleet and the tactical. So the 2 destroyers, aircraft carrier, and 2 transports are going to go in C-Zone 6 off Japan. Two infantry and 1 mech are going to go in South Africa. Three infantry are going to go in French Indochina. And 2 artillery and 1 infantry is going to go in Japan. So, disposition of forces. In South Africa, we've got 1 mech, 1 tank, 2 infantry. We have a fleet in C-Zone 71, which consists of a carrier, 2 battleships, 1 cruiser, 1 destroyer, and 1 transport. We have 2 planes in Ceylon, 2 fighters. We have 2 artillery in Sumatra. We have 1 infantry in Burma. We have 3 infantry in Shan State, 3 infantry in China. We have an infantry and a fighter in Java. We have a tactical in Celebes. We have 3 infantry, 1 tactical, 1 fighter in Philippines. We have 3 infantry in Yunnan. We have 2 tanks in Sakang. We have a tank and 2 fighters in Shanghai. We have an infantry and a artillery in Kangsu. We have an infantry and artillery in Quishao. We have 2 infantry in Manchuria. We have 4 infantry in Korea. We have a bomber, fighter, and a tactical in Japan. And we have 4 infantry, 2 artillery, 3 AA in Japan, 2 kamikazes, 1 infantry in Iwo Jima. We have in Hawaii, we have 2 artillery, 2 infantry, and we have a fleet off the Hawaiian Islands, which consists of 2 carriers, 3 destroyers, 2 transports, 3 fighters, and 1 tactical. And I'll send the IPC count in separately. Thank you.